I worked with a client recently and she told me that her challenge was that she didn't believe in herself, that she had an issue with self-belief. And when we probed a little bit deeper, we began to discover that her issue wasn't about self-belief. It was the fact that she'd inherited a belief that was no longer useful for her. In fact, she had a belief that was inherited from her parents. Her parents had told her to be successful, that you need to work hard, get yourself a good job, look well, and do manual work. Now, that was right for her parents, and it worked in their time. The challenge that presented for her is that she was very academically orientated. Now, this lady had a few degrees underneath her belt, had multiple courses and multiple qualifications, but yet every time she'd go to do something, as in to earn out of her professional qualification, she hesitated, she stopped, because she referred back to the belief that her parents had actually given her. So she didn't feel authentic enough. Now, on top of that, when we profiled her, we found that she was moving away from pain, that she was a global thinker, big picture thinker, and that she was highly reactive, which meant that she was focused on the moment. People like this are very present tense orientated, so they work in the present, but they don't look at what they're actually achieving, and they discount their achievements because they see problems very quickly. So when we got her to stop and take a look back and began to ask her what it was that she achieved, and to look at it, look at the multiple degrees, look at the multiple courses that she'd actually done, and define the person that had actually achieved those. So when we got her to stop and take a look back, begin to look at what she'd already achieved, all the degrees, all the challenges, and she had a challenge in life, and she literally thrived and got through the whole lot of it. When we asked her to look at that as another person, and she realized that this person was resilient, was focused, was determined, was accomplished, was intelligent, was flexible, all of these wonderful skills. And when she coupled them together through her global thinking mechanism, she realized, she said, this is an amazing person. But the reality is she was referring back to the wrong belief system, a belief system that didn't even belong to her. When it got her to do that, then what actually happened is she began to realize, and she began to affirm and validate herself and recognize herself for what she was. Very often, we don't stop, we don't take stock, we don't look back and find out all of the things that you've overcome, all of the issues that you've actually resolved, and all of the processes that you've actually allowed yourself to achieve. People that are processing this way are very often too focused on the moment and too focused on the problem to be able to see what it is that they can accomplish or have accomplished. And very often they're not checking back to see what they've done. So if any of this resonates with you, if you find yourself having a situation whereby you don't think you're making progress, stop every day at night time. Take a look back at what you've actually achieved, and you might be surprised. When you begin to understand your own profile, you can begin to use it and to be able to use it so that you can become more successful in life as well. If you like the idea of this, of understanding how to work with this type of process, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you.